Hey guys, Parfax here, and today we're going to let you know the things that you need to do before the next big update in New World. Alright, let's get started. So in March, if you didn't know, there's going to be a very big update coming out, and it's going to change the way you play the game. There's a lot of really great quality of life things. We have a new dungeon, and we have a new weapon. This video is going to help you kind of navigate and make your experience a little bit easier when it comes to that update. So the first thing that we want to talk about is the Blunderbuss and ways we can help really speed up the process for the Blunderbuss, and we're going to talk about a change that they've made as well. So I'm here at my storage shed, and the first thing I want to talk about are your boxes. So if you didn't know, in the patch notes, the boxes for arenas, invasions, wars, they are all getting a buff. Now you might be asking yourself, Parfax, why do you have 37 Outpost Rush boxes in your bank? Well, the reason for this is whenever the Blunderbuss comes out, I'm going to open up all of these, not only because these are getting a buff, or getting buffed, but these are going to help me get my expertise up for the Blunderbuss. This is just going to be a bunch of boxes. If you had stuff from doing portals, I would also keep those, but this is just really going to help me speed up getting my expertise up to 600. My expertise is 600 on everything. I mean, it's 620 on most things now, at least, but this is just going to be the fastest way for me to get there. Obviously, I'm going to get some orbs so that I can pump it up really quickly. I think I'm going to do that. It depends if I'm really going to use the weapon or not. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it, but I can take a few of these emerald shards, or if you want to get any of the orbs, I can then go use these and help bump them up. If you don't have a whole lot of time to play and you have some time, let's say now, what you can do is just get a couple orbs so that every day you don't have to worry about grabbing them, and you're just going to go and use them on the Blunderbuss. All right, another thing you can do if you're really trying to bump up your expertise on it, and it's just going to be something that a lot of people are going to do, is you're going to stockpile some mats. If you didn't know, the main material is going to be the Asmodium, and the way you're going to craft it is going to be engineering. So make sure you have your engineering trophies. Those are going to go up the first day. Asmodium, which is the main component to the Blunderbuss, that's going to go up. The other ones you don't really need a whole lot of, so they're not going to go up too much, but Asmodium is going to be the big thing. So if you want to either hold on to your Asmodium for that day when it comes out so you can sell it for a bigger profit, or if you're just looking to, possibly craft a bunch of Blunderbuss, you can make sure you go to the Asmodium. There's also going to be like some legendary ones you can craft, but people aren't going to craft them too much. They're not terribly good. They're okay, but just remember, Asmodium, you need 12 of it for it, so it's going to be in very high demand in the next patch. Next, I just want to give you a quick tip, and that is if you are planning on moving your house, do not do it until the next patch. Once the next patch comes, you're going to be able to sell your house for half of its value. So right now I have the 20k house in Everfall. If I want to swap it, I can just sell it for 10k next round. If you didn't know, we're also getting a storage change. So I've seen people on both ends of this. You can go and buy the storage chests now ahead of time, but I've also seen a case to where you should sell your storage chests now because you're essentially going to have the entire world as your, storage. You're going to need one massive spot in one world. Like, you're going to want at least 4 of the biggest chests in one city. And then honestly, you're not going to need that much storage everywhere else. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not worried about it. I don't really have that big of storage issues anyway. And now I'm just going to have access to my entire world's worth of bank all the time. The last kind of, important thing to note that's on the PTR, at least when it comes to preparing for the next update, is when it comes to the faction vendor. Now, this isn't something I've heard a lot of people talk about, but on the PTR, you get approximately about 5 times more like shards and faction tokens and stuff like that from the faction vendor. And what this means is all the stuff on the faction, all these rewards, these are going to drop in price. The chunk of concentrated iron, the Asmodium chisels, those are all going to go down significantly in price. And even if you want to go something along the lines of like doing the converters, those are going to go down in price because they're basically going to be cheap or free to some extent to do them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure, I mean, I'm going to get my orb here right now, but make sure you use up all of your faction tokens if you're looking to spend it to make money, because on next patch, it is so easy to actually get faction tokens. It's actually a great change in my opinion. So make sure you spend all of your faction tokens on that. And make sure you, on the next patch, make sure you do your 3 dailies. I don't think I've done it on this character yet, but I did just get online for the day. I try to do mine for the most part every day. It is super easy. It takes absolutely no time. And next patch, you are going to get a massive buff, and you get so much faction. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to bring on a video on a few things that I'm doing to prepare for the next patch. It's going to come this week or next week. Sorry, I've really delayed this video for a little bit. I wanted to make sure that I, really got it correctly. I've been working really hard on getting a video out about raffle bones, and I've been so many hours on the PTR. I watched a couple videos from other content creators, and I've essentially come up with the thought that they're wrong when it comes to raffle bones. I don't mean to put it in a bad way, but I think I know how raffle bones is and how he works, but it's really hard to test it solo. So we're going to try to test it more, and if I can't figure out exactly what it is, I'll put a video out about exactly what I know about raffle bones, and hopefully once it goes live, people can really flesh out the way it works. But watch out for that video. We're going to have a bunch of other videos. We're going to have some PvP stuff, probably some PvE stuff. I got a kind of an interesting PvP build that I've been working on. So you guys will see that here in the near future. And we'll be doing a lot of content. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon.